My name is Trina Borden-Smith and I'm the founder and the director of the Yoga Therapy Institute, Australasia's leading provider of yoga therapy education. Today, I'm really excited to be here with Keri Hogarth. Keri currently works at Haberfield Health, where she offers both yoga therapy and naturopathy. Haberfield Health is based in Sydney's inner west, and it is a well-established centre of natural medicine and natural therapists. Keri has been working as a naturopath for many decades, and she did her yoga teacher training with the IYTA in 2015. And after teaching for a few years, Keri contacted us about enrolling in our yoga therapy course. She did the training in 2019, and after completing her yoga therapy training, the director at Haberfield Health gave her a room where she could see yoga therapy clients. Can you tell us, Keri, about the kinds of clients that you see for yoga therapy?
It really all began where I decided to advertise my yoga therapy, and my first client came in with massive anxiety. Others I've seen with chronic fatigue, and then some just hip issues, lower back issues. They're pretty diverse, but the first ones were very fatigued and emotional.
And so do your clients come for naturopathy first and then get interested in yoga therapy, or how does it generally work?
I didn't know how it was going to work, and I wanted to have a different hat because I'm such a mind person. I wanted to do the naturopathy in one room, yoga therapy in another, and neither two should meet. But since the last 2 years, it's completely evolved into something else. I would advertise and maybe bring my students from my yoga classes in if I thought they needed extra support, or I'd just get randoms coming, seeing my brochure at clinic. So it was all referrals from clinics. I haven't done any advertising beyond that. And then in the last 2 years, I've started seeing naturopathy clients, and I go, oh my God, once we get that physical stuff, okay for you, we need to work on the mental. And they all go, yes, please. So it's interesting. So I will work with a client for 6 to 9 months naturopathically. And then if they're ready, they'll move into the other room for yoga therapy.
So it does look like you are developing a bit of a specialty in yoga and mental health.
It's a really good question, because I didn't think I would, but I think the more I've learned about how urgent it is for people who are suffering, that are in anxiety mode, that they need to be heard. And I think that's what I've learned about yoga therapy, being able to listen and see what's driving it. And I see the patterning, I've seen it for years from the physical perspective, and not being able to really address it in a naturopathic form. And this is very exciting to be able to do it with yoga therapy, and very simply with breath.
You're talking about the personal satisfaction of working as a yoga therapist. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't express how extraordinary it is. Getting emotional. I don't know how to explain it. It's really satisfying because you can really link with a human being, which I've never really got to in naturopathy. I can't really express it, but yeah, it's really powerful stuff.
And you also offered yoga therapy consultations to the naturopaths at your clinic. And how did that go, and what was their feedback about yoga therapy?
At my clinic, we have a lot of modalities. There's 9 practitioners, and a lot of them are body workers, and they've got nobody knows what yoga therapy is. And that's what I discovered when I started practicing it. And they say, what's yoga therapy? You just put people on a chair and make them move slowly. And first of all, I did my clinic director, and I gave her, she was exhausted. So I put her in on the floor with bolsters and recorded a yoga nidra for her. And she fell asleep and was in there for about an hour and a half. And then she said, everybody has to do this. So we're working my way through all the practice and giving them an experience so that they can cross-refer. And we've started cross-referring in the clinic. So I referred the dermal therapist and the acupuncturist and the massage. And you really got to understand the modalities of your co-practitioners. Yeah.